Hello everyone and welcome to the Take on Dallas. It's your girl, Kayla Bree. It's your girl, Kayla Bree. Hey, it's your girl, Kayla Bree. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch this video. I'm really excited to have you here. I do hope you stick around and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more Dallas related content. But today's video is going to be a pros and cons on living in Dallas. Now, I haven't done one of these videos in, I want to say 3 or 4 years. Of course, things have definitely changed in 3 or 4 years. I do feel like that video is very much still relevant though, so to check that video out, I will have a card up below and it'll also be linked down in the description box at your convenience. But this is just going to be more of an updated version of that video, more like the 2023 version of the pros and cons of living in Dallas. So if that's something that you are interested in, please stay tuned for the rest of this video. Make sure you guys are following us on Instagram at the Take on Dallas, on TikTok at the Take on Dallas, and we also have a community app where you can network and connect with others here in Dallas, Texas. So if that's something that you're interested in, it will all be linked down in the description box below for your convenience. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video.
Look at you walking with a purpose. You ain't gotta change a thing, girl, you're perfect. Come join the real nigga team, you deserve it. Girl, you're looking like the blessing I've been praying for. Girl, this time is up, let me boss you up. I want your body.
Okay, so I feel like we should start off with the cons because I like to end off in a positive note. So number one, I will say, is traffic and the drivers. I'm sorry, but I just feel like Texas people don't know how to drive. So I'm originally from Colorado and I truly feel like Colorado people don't know how to drive either. I really feel like Dallas takes the cake when it comes to reckless, meaningless drivers. Like, they will just cut you off. Like, you got to be an aggressive driver to be, you know, out here in Dallas. Like, it is not nothing to play with, which is why I prefer to be passenger princess, because I do not like driving. If I can help it, I won't be driving. My friends will be driving, my man will be driving something, because I'm just not trying to drive. Like, I hate driving. I really do. So I just play passenger princess, and that's just my excuse. Like, passenger princess me, please. Now, I'm kind of indifferent when it comes to the traffic out here because I don't really deal with traffic because I barely leave my house. Like, if I don't have to leave my house, I won't. So I really don't deal necessarily with the traffic, but I know that that is a number one con for a lot of people here. If you live closer to Dallas, you are going to be in traffic. So I live further up north, so I don't necessarily deal with the traffic even when I do go outside. But that's just a given wherever you go, because I feel like Dallas is kind of getting overpopulated, which is causing more traffic. So if traffic isn't something that you know, like, I don't know, I just feel like traffic is everywhere. But I mean, maybe find a state that doesn't really have much of a population and then you won't have as much traffic. But Dallas is definitely overpopulated and growing, and so it's just gonna get worse. So just keep that in mind, which brings me to my next point of everything being super duper spread out. Now, like I stated before, I moved up north and I'm kind of in regret of moving so far north because everything is just so far. And for somebody that does not like to drive, like, everything is 30 minutes away from me, and I just don't like that. Like I stated in one of my previous videos, like, if it's more than 20 minutes, I ain't going. Okay, so normally I probably won't go to Dallas because it takes me so long to get there, and I just am not a fan of driving. So yeah, no, I'm just not. I just really hate that everything is so spread out. But I love that it's spread out because like, you have different areas. it's like visiting a new city, if you will. So I really like that, but I hate it at the same time because I be wanting to get somewhere real quick, you know, not in 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Like, ew. Okay, so the next con that I have would have to be the weather. When I first moved to Dallas, I don't think the con was me. I don't think that the weather was a con for me. It became a con for me because when I first moved here, I believe Dallas hadn't seen snow in over 10 years, and it was just like if it drizzled a little bit of snow, people would be like, shut the city down, you know. But then about 2 years ago, we started getting snowstorms, and it's been like that ever since. And I'm just wondering if we're gonna ever go back to the we haven't seen snow in 10 years, because it's ghetto. It's very ghetto. The fact that Texas is on its own power grid, so they don't have the resources to keep everybody's power going, everybody's heat going at the same time. So they shut off your power intentionally just to keep and conserve power. Just imagine it's snowing outside and you have no electricity in your house. That's real ghetto. You have to you have to have an emergency kit in your house, with an electric stove, battery powered lights, things like that, just to survive in those winter months. And it's crazy because right now it's January, and so it's super duper nice, which is real odd. I don't know, it's like the weather here is just so weird. But like, it's been 80 degrees, 70 degrees outside, and it's January. But then come February, that's usually when the snowstorms hit. So it's just weird. So I would definitely say a con. I'm really not a fan of the dire heat either, but it doesn't necessarily bother me to the point where I don't want to be here. But you know, it's hot. Like, okay. I just really am more so a con of the snowstorm. So also take that into consideration if you feel like you want to move to Dallas. Okay, another con for me would have to be the cost of living. So the reason why the cost of living is a con for me is because when I first moved here to Dallas, my rent was $900, and that same apartment right now, 5 years later, is going for $1,500, and it wasn't even all of that. So I just find that that's really super duper crazy that the cost of living has gone up so significantly here. I really hate that because I really wish it would stay cheap like how it was. Like, $900 just sounds like a dream right now. It just sounds like a dream to pay. Like, who wouldn't want to pay $900 for a luxury apartment? Exactly. When I first moved here in 2017, that's what you could get. You can literally get a luxury apartment, 1 bedroom, for $1,000. Like, it was so beautiful. So that was definitely a pro to me back then, but now it is definitely a con because I'm paying double the amount for the same cost of living that I was living 5 years ago, you know. So I don't really care for that too much. I did make a video all on the cost of living in Dallas, so if you are curious about what the cost of living is here in Dallas, I have a video I will link in the cards up above, and it will also be down in the description box below for you to check out. Okay, so another thing that I do not like about Dallas is the fact that you really have to take toll roads. And I know people be like, you don't have to take a toll road, but you really do. Because if you don't and you start taking the side streets, it's going to add like 30 minutes to your route. And who wants to add 30 minutes to your route? You're going to look at that 30 minutes added and you're going to go on the toll. So I just hate the fact that they charge you to get on the highway here. It just doesn't make sense to me, but I do it anyway because who's gonna add 30 minutes? But I just really hate that it costs to get on the highway. Like, I just feel like that is so dumb. But you know, they get their money, I guess. And then I would say the last con that I have would be that we don't have an ocean and we're not near any oceans. I feel like the closest ocean that we can say we have is in Houston, which is not even in Houston, it's in Galveston. I feel like that's is that how you say it? Galveston Beach? I don't know, but I don't even know if you would consider that a beach, but that's like the closest thing we have to a beach. We have a lot of lakes, no beaches, and I kind of wish we were close to a beach. I wish there was a beach close to us. Maybe not in the city, but in proximity. I would have, you know, love to have a beach here. But I also found that there is a lot of hidden gems in Dallas. I mean, not in Dallas, but in Texas, period. Texas has a lot of hidden gems. Like, if you like to camp, and if you don't like to camp, maybe you should try glamping, because if you look it up on TikTok, look up glamping and you can find all of these like just beautiful places that are in Texas that are drivable. So I love that. That would be, I would say, my con going into my pro, which is I wish there was an ocean, but I love that there is so many areas in Texas that you can just experience. Let's go ahead and jump into the pros. So number one, I love that there is endless amount of networking opportunities here. Like, there are so many people who are just business minded and just have businesses, entrepreneurs, networking events, people hosting events all of the time. So like, you're not limited to just going out to the club, bar hopping, doing, you know, reckless things. There is a way to party with purpose here, and that is what made me fall in love with Texas in the first place. Is just the fact that you can literally party with purpose, brunch with purpose. First of all, brunch is another pro. Like, I love brunch. I'm a brunch connoisseur. Okay, she, me, her, she loves a good brunch, and we have endless amounts of brunch spots here. And I just love that. Sundays are the best days. Make sure if you visit that your ticket is not Friday through Sunday, but more so like Saturday through Monday, because you do not want to miss a Sunday in Dallas. Like, it is literally the best day in Dallas. Like, hands down, better than Saturday, better than Friday. Another thing is that I love that we have endless amounts of cute restaurants. Like, there is always a cute restaurant opening here, and y'all know I'm a sucker for a cute restaurant, a cute martini, and some reservation. If I get a text message that you got us a reservation and it's at a cute restaurant, a cute drink, yes, and passenger princess on the way there, say less. Now, another thing is, I feel like Dallas also has endless amounts of things to do. There's always something on TikTok for you to try, for you to explore. Like, literally, it's so much, like, it's hard to even consume it all in, because it's like just always something. It's always something to do, and it's so creative and just so out of the ordinary. You can find the most crazy random things to do, and like, it's so fun. I feel like this is a perfect city if you are a couple, if you are in a relationship. There's so many couple things that you guys can do together, so many things you guys can explore together, get to know each other on a deeper level. It's just the perfect space. So if you guys are, if you're moving from one city to another with your partner, I feel like this is the perfect place to do that. Also, with the job opportunities, the endless amounts of job opportunities, because there are so many entrepreneurs, businesses opening, things happening, they're always hiring for something everywhere. So I love that there is so much job opportunity here. That's another reason why I love Dallas so much, is because the fact that I can literally pave my own way and do exactly what it is that I want to do, and I can find somebody that's doing that, and it's like, wow, like, you can literally network with people and get on and just start following that life that you always wanted to live, and just be that. Like, it's time to write your story. Be that. I am just such a pro advocate for being the person that you always wanted to be, and living the life you always set for yourself. Because why not? Why live and dwell into what you were and living a life that's just stagnant? I just feel like there's just more to life than just, you know, being. You know, you want to be better, you want to be greater, and so I feel like Dallas is just a perfect place to grow and live and learn and thrive, you know. And then the last thing I would say is a pro for me is the food here. I am a Tex-Mex lover. I am a Mexican food lover. So Dallas is known for Tex-Mex, Mexican food, barbecue. If you love barbecue, this is the place you want to be. There are endless amounts of barbecue spots, soul food spots. I mean, like, I converted over into eating crawfish, which I would have never done 5 years ago. But now it's like my favorite food ever. Like, if you ever want to go down for crawfish, I'm always down. Okay, I'm always down for crawfish. Anytime, any place, I'm always down for crawfish. That is my favorite. But yeah, Texas just put me on to so many different foods. I was able to eat oysters for the first time. I was never into that either. 5 years ago, you couldn't get me to eat oyster. Sushi, and I'm talking about like raw sushi, not just like a shrimp tempura roll or a California roll. Like, no, real sushi. Like, I have explored my taste buds out here, and I love that for me. And I'm just still learning. Like, I just tried Indian food for the first time. Like, I am loving the fact that I can try different foods and explore my taste palettes, because I'm such a foodie. I just love food so much. So I love that I can do that here in Dallas. And so yeah, if you are a real big foodie, I say you come out here and just start trying stuff. Like, just dabble into everything, because it's so much food here. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. It helps me and the algorithm push my videos out to more people who are looking to move to Dallas. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, do not forget to follow us on Instagram at the TakeOnDallas, and on TikTok at the TakeOnDallas. And don't forget to join our community group, which is a space for you to connect and network with other people here in Dallas. We do host monthly meetups, and so if that's something that you're interested in, all of the links will be down below for your convenience. So yeah, if you are in Dallas, let me know some of your pros and cons in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.